Let's go. Let's go. Yes, how do I end this shit? Move. Straight. Oh, can you wait?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Why the fuck I cannot hear you? Always the same shit.
Hold
on. It's always
default audio input. It should work. You can't hear me? Nothing? Oh, wait, something's weird. Oh, disconnect. Okay, what about now? Can you hear me? Let's try this again. Can you hear me now? I can't hear you. Oh my God. There we go. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can't hear me.
Where is my audio?
Still can't hear me, yeah?
Audio output. Can you hear me? Can you say something?
Yeah, can you hear me okay? Or no? Still
What
nothing?
the fuck?
Let me log back in. I'm just gonna log back in. Oh, Cheddar, can you hear me?
Always the same shit.
I don't know. Cheddar, you can hear me, or you can only hear Valerio?
Video. Oh man. Wait. I'll say something again. I think it was. Can you say something again, bro? I had the side muted. My mistake. Sorry.
Well, that would do it.
Yeah, this one is not. Wait, I think. Good. Now, sorry for the chaos, but man, now we finally made it. Thanks for coming on.
Is this
yeah,
good?
like
there's an echo.
It echoes.
Yeah. Let me try. Or do you have headphones?
Oh, wait. No, wait. I'm putting off the audio here. Now we're good.
It works now? Oh yeah, no
yeah,
echo.
I had Twitter on other tab open, so that's why I think. But yeah, man, happy we could make it to chat, and yeah, I like started putting a bit of effort into like doing content, and creator capital markets. As a founder, you gotta push your brand.
I've heard about those, yeah, before. I've heard about the CCMs. Yeah, sick. So let's catch up.
Let's catch up, man. Like, yeah. Wait, how many viewers we have? I don't even know, but like, it doesn't even matter. So, like, for context, whoever listens, like, yeah, man, I reached out to you, and I wanted to talk with you about funny money. Some of the stuff, because we played a mystery scarcity game, so we like will only hint. When it comes to visuals, I will show you privately, and will like then you can give me like this live reaction.
Yep.
and overall is has been good. So on my end, I think like ever since we like properly like had a call or so, man, it's like already a couple months ago when we had the Joker Race Funny Money contest, and
Right.
then I was in New York. Then we didn't manage to catch up. I overslept, and yeah, since then has been good. So like I'm right now with Funny Money on a complete mobile arc. So
Sick.
yeah, like I can give you like the full TLDR. I don't know how much time you have. So like
I got a good 20 minutes.
okay, okay,
So
20 minutes should be good.
yeah.
Then I'm not gonna like make a 20-minute TLDR. I'm gonna give you a short one. So
Cool.
yeah, like we started Auto Mental back then, but like we're moving away from that. There's been a lot of chaos going on. We'll see where like the situation with the chain and everything goes, but that's not the focus. The focus is like I put a lot of energy into building the brand and into building Funny Money, and I feel like I'm not gonna give up at all. And at some point, I felt like, okay, what's next for me? And me and my team were sitting down, and we're like we all were very like mobile like biased. So we always like wondered why do not more people use mobile for more stuff. And like we then over like the last couple of months even forced ourselves to use more mobile to understand why. And like the experience is obviously very shit. And the biggest thing is like, and this has been a very big pain point for me, is like mobile is like different type of, let's say, scenarios of when you use it. Like it's more about convenience and availability than like utility. And this shows, for example, like you somewhere and like you always have your phone on you, but when you then like, for example, you know, have a situation, someone send you a CA, you trade, you see an opportunity, you just want to act fast and convenient. You see all those like apps or like, you know, that be Moonshot or whatever, with where they like advertise you with Google Pay and Apple Pay on ramp, and then they give you the MoonPay pop up, and it's like I always felt like there's so much opportunity cost for projects and products in that specific thing that like I barely had it with I also often had it with desktop, but way more with mobile, where I like went through an onboarding process and then just gave up. Then I thought like fuck it, like I don't want anymore. And that's like why we're at Funny Money. We wanted to very focus on the onboarding experience, and like the core USP is onboard to trade in under 10 seconds. So how we plan to achieve that is we plan to add passkeys and eliminate any other login options. There's one thing, and have a native fiat on ramp. So you open the app and you already onboarded because we create a passkey with a smart account.
Yep.
And then the on-ramp experience will be directly in the app. So when you drop a CA, you put in and you directly fiat on-ramp into the token. And that's, yeah, like the what we want to really focus on. I think there's like a lot of minor things where like there will be always like high overlap in regards to many other things. But like in this thing, we really feel like we don't want to overlap with anyone. And this is like the core USP. And that's like basically the mission we're on right now. I am not sure if I sent you already some visuals, and would love to hear your opinion unfiltered here.
Oh,
and after that, I would love to hear your thoughts on what's going on at, I did not send you.
Yeah.
I will send you now. I have some visuals here. David, I send you on Telegram.
Oh, it looks great.
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 It's basically that there's actually a couple of things still changing. But yeah, that's like overall the style we're going for.
Get paid.
And like, yeah, of course, we really also focus on go-to-market. I think that's like after like falling on my face a couple of times, I realized product is like one thing. It's like UI, you can really optimize a lot for that, but over-optimize and over-engineer. And like, I like doing beautiful things, but like UX itself, even though it's not like, even though if it looks like a hackathon project, and go-to-market is the most key. And like, that's what I focus on.
I agree with that. Yeah, I think I was talking to another founder about this yesterday. But if you look at winning products, they don't have great UI. They have great UX. Like Hyperliquid does not look great. It's not a beautiful site to go to. It doesn't have flashy graphics and cool anime characters and beautiful animations and visualizations. But its UX is the greatest there is, right? Like everything you're kind of talking about, right? You can just deposit money, one tap, you can go, explain everything you need, right? So yeah, I'm a big believer. Like UX is actually way more important than UI in crypto. Okay, so give me the one sentence like pitch for
One on-ramp and trade in under 10 seconds.
Okay.
And that's that.
Now do the 3-sentence version.
Sorry. The 3-sentence version. On-ramp, trade, any token on any chain. I so much optimized for the 1 sentence that the 3-sentence already feels like a headache. So, or like feels like, man, like it's already too much to say. But like I feel the 3-sentence is
on-ramp. But how are we on-ramping? We can on-ramp from any currency.
We use
debit card.
So it would be Google Pay, Apple Pay, but natively in the app. A debit card and crypto. But yeah, like I think there's like I have the 1 sentence very optimized, and then I have the longer version optimized where like I see, but I really need to validate the one or like validate if like things work with the 1 sentence one to like when I pull out the product. But the 3-sentence or like the maybe more than 3-sentence version is like I am like hyper bullish on passkeys. And I also wrote an article on WalletFi and like why I believe passkeys are great. And I think what Infinex did with a passkey like was very good. And like also I feel like a lot of people like you don't need to give them Gmail and everything. You just like give them one and force to go them through this process because it's super simple. And like the next thing is, so we do smart accounts. It will be basically account abstraction accounts, and the nice thing is like you also abstract the seed phrase and the seed phrase and seed phrase storage, because with a passkey, I don't know like how much how passkeys work, but like you basically encrypt it locally on the device. Or like when there's Apple or whatever, they have like the ecosystem for it, so it's cross device, but it's like locally encrypted on device. We locally encrypt the private key on your device, so it's like still self-custody while you don't have the private keys. The funds are sitting in the smart account, in the smart contract, and you as the project, what is the project? Man, my brain is fried already. But you as the, you with your passkey, which is the EOA, is the signer. So that basically you just sign to the funds, and that like allows you down the road for a lot of like recovery methods. Even though it's all self-custody, you can set the cold storage wallet as like recovery wallet. I think that's like really the way where like you turn your phone into a hardware wallet, and that's like I think very powerful. But like beyond that, I believe like wallet experience is very shit in crypto, especially in EVM ecosystem or like especially MetaMask. So down after that, I really believe the next step that comes is like you now have like not EOA wallets, but like you have smart account wallets. And the thing is, let's say you have your mobile wallet that is one signer, and then you can have a Chrome extension. Like I'm already like thinking, okay, what could I work on maybe beginning next year or so if this actually like seems to like win some traction. Is like, okay, I can have a companion extension that is like managing the same funds. Like imagine you have your synced account while self-custody between desktop and mobile. So like I think that's really like very, very powerful, because like I can sign off on the same funds from both while it's all still self-custody. I think that's like maybe the longer than 3-sentence pitch, but like that's the other pitch and the one sentence. Yeah.
No, passkey wallets are something we've looked into a lot, and it's really exciting. The issue we've continued to run up against is that the passkey wallets to date are not really cross-chain. They support specific chains, so like Base, wallet is like, it's a smart wallet, but it only supports certain chains. Yeah, there's other advantages too with the smart wallets too, where it's like you don't have to switch out to another app when you're already in an app. So if you're on Joke Racing and want to vote, you don't have to switch out to MetaMask. You could just have the passkey wallet like directly visible within our app, right? You can interact with that there. But the problem is support for chains, and so that's been, I think, the thing we've run into. I don't know how you're thinking about it in terms of domains and how many you support as well. I assume Solana is like the go-to, right? Or Mantle.
Solana is the go-to, but I really also so I worked in the Solana ecosystem, but like I come from the Ethereum ecosystem originally, and like come from this EVM bubble, and within that there is pretty much just Hyperliquid, which is all around perps, and we don't start with that right away. It's more about like seizing opportunity fast. It's like for this specific case, you have it in your pocket, and you can you have the peace of mind that like when the opportunity comes, Funny Money is the place to go.
Yep.
And also wallets, or like basically apps, or like anywhere where you hold funds, is like a very sticky product with a lot of moat. So like once I have you one time onboarded and on-ramped, like you will stick around with your money with me, very likely. So that's like
I think the hardest is to go to market, right? Like what is going to get people to download, start trading here, rather than the other wallets or the Base app or a centralized exchange, which is usually where you'd go to.
Yeah, that's true. That's like one of the main things I'm tackling. But I want to like have a very creative go-to-market. Like I was like thinking, okay, Friendtech, like even though it was a shit product, but it is a great example of go-to-market, and not even UX. UX was also shit, but perfect go-to-market. And
UX was good at the time. I mean, like they were the first ones to really ever use Privy, and the fact that you could put money directly in an app and use it was pretty revolutionary, I think, at that time. And I think that it was the novelty of it, honestly, that was like a huge piece of the success.
Okay, maybe retroactively looking at it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What's that?
Sorry, maybe retroactively looking at it, it then feels shit. But yeah, at that time, it was very good.
And they made no updates to it, and it continually broke. And the UI was awful. I mean, it was the levels of rug that Racer pulled off is should go down in history for that one.
But yeah, like my go-to-market, I want to really in the beginning also start around scarcity, how they did it. Like they had like a, there was like a drive to like really get the invites, and I want to go into this direction. Like one other thing I realized is I need allies. There's like no such thing as making it alone in crypto. So like I try to, like a lot of go-to-market is also about coordination, and coordination with your cabal, your friends, fellow people that work in this industry. So like I try to coordinate this as much as I can.
Yeah.
That's like one thing that I really focus on, is like alone you can not achieve anything. That's one thing I believe in. And the next thing is like, okay, I need to have a pull factor towards me, the app. And I think crypto is like very like people love alpha, or like people love this like if you know thing. So I really want to focus on scarcity in the very beginning step. I mean, like I will experiment a lot, but I think the pull factor for people to explore and wanting to like have it or like experience it is like the right people have it at first, or like there's a scarcity, and if you know nothing going on, and then people will want to come in, because like Friendtech did it also very well. Is like you want like after all, if you bought the keys, are in these groups, it's nothing special, and like it feels like you wasted money. But before it felt like such a pull that like you really want to know what's going on, and like it has a chance of then like, you know, taking off and creating a flying wheel. So like that's like the initial step before like then I think of like rolling out further. But like I really want to focus with my go to market on around scarcity and pretty much around that. But like also we just said Solana base is like, for me coming from EVM and like being in this bubble, I've not been too strong in the base bubble, but something I really want to go into because I feel like base app is now pushing this direction. They do mini apps, maybe there's synergies. So that's like also something I'm exploring. But like, tell me, like, I think on this like specific thing, we very much agree. Like we said before, it's like UX and go to market is key, and then like having a flying wheel. And after all, like people want to make money and like see an opportunity or want to be early in an opportunity. That's why like I felt like this vote to earn thing was like for you really the game changer. And it's like historically any like thing with a product that like into or like works with a bonding curve, or you call it pricing curve, you know, is like has like a pull because like you early, like, you know, you early, you make more money than the person who comes next.
There's a lot of points to it, right? One is FOMO, like you want FOMO. I think also I increasingly think about contests as sports tournaments. It's like a sports game between two teams or three teams or four teams, and they're all competing with each other. And, you know, a good sports game accelerates, like a good board game also accelerates, right? Like you play, one of the reasons Settlers of Catan is a great game is it gets faster and faster and faster as you go. There's way more happening, right? So stuff like that, I think, is just good for gamification. The actual really kind of big problem that it solves and what makes it really exciting is that it creates a liquidity flywheel so that people start putting in money to buy up votes. That money goes into the rewards pool goes up. So, you know, few people come in the first 10 minutes, there's $100 in the rewards pool. Now everyone else sees $100 there. They want to match that to try to get the $100. So now there's $200. People try to match that. Now there's $400, right? And you get into this kind of liquidity flywheel where it gets more and more dramatic as well, because actually there's a lot more money at stake as a contest goes on. And so that gets really, really fun. Like in the really, really good ones, you start to see these battles, right? Because people can earn from it. And so, I think all of that's really exciting. And then I also just think using financial incentives to solve attention incentives, it's like kind of the thing I've been obsessed with for years. And I feel like this is a really nice way to do it. It's just like, there is reason to come to our site every day. There is reason to check out contests. And there's reason to learn about projects, right? We have a demo day running right now, for example, at jokeverse.io. I think if you go there, you'll see there's this hook accelerator. And yeah, you can come and you can make some money, right, by participating in this one. So it's quite fun.
No, that's the thing. So like then the if you know thing is like even the one step like below that earlier, like the alpha, the feeling of being early, the urge of like, you know, the pool you need to explore. But then the if you know thing is like the if you know thing is not that valuable if you know after all. But like if you know there is something but you don't know, then like that's then the thing where like there's like I want to know if it makes sense what I say. But that's like one more thing is like, that's why like for example like sometimes those paid accesses to those Discord groups, what people or like trade, especially in Solana ecosystem, like that's like has been really becoming a business model for like the KOLs there. It's like when you're in there it's nothing special, but like you like think there's something going on, and there's like one more of a closer step to like in the very, let's say, beginning to create an initial push to the website. Like it will not validate, like, you know, you only can validate after all with your product and people using it and like actually wanting to use the product. But like it can give you like the boost of like maybe the initial like 100 people that like then like that's where they came. So it's one more thing.
They can earn from it too. So yeah, all of those pieces I'd say we're quite excited for, and there's just a lot of fun use cases for it too.
What's now next for Joker Race?
We haven't announced it yet, but we're going to be running a big bracket tournament on best prediction markets over the next couple of weeks. So I think starting Tuesday. And we're gonna have 16 prediction markets all competing. Every day there'll be contests one-on-one, and then the winners will face off against the winners, and it'll get more and more dramatic. And so hoping for this to be a good way for people to really discover the prediction market space, and what's going on there.
It's a good narrative right now as well.
It's a good narrative for sure.
Yeah.
So very excited for that. We have some product updates we haven't announced yet, so we can actually see visuals of the price curves now, which is nice. But we also integrated native bridging using the jumper widget. So this means that whatever chain you're on, we know what token you have to trade into, and you can just trade from wherever you need so that you can start playing on a chain. So trying to abstract away, some of those pain points.
Actually, like I've been also having Li-Fi integration of jumper, on my product on Funny Money, because like, I mean, being on Mantle, like getting the people there in first place was like a pain point to
very hard.
work
Yeah.
with.
It's been a big issue for, I mean, even Arbitrum is like, if people are doing a lot of stuff on base and then they have to be on Arbitrum, it's like, then they have to go find another site to trade. We want to just be able to let them do that immediately there. So there's a lot of design update stuff coming. And then, I mean, and the really big thing is just that we're narrowing the product down to vote and earn. Like vote and earn really is the thing. We want all the contests to have consistency with that, because that's the most successful way to run a contest. And so we're actually deprecating quite a lot right now in order to really just focus on a smooth experience for contest creators and contest players as well.
That makes sense. Actually, like contest players, I think, or contest creators, I like the word contest player, because it like kind of like, it's not like trading, like after all, but it's like still like I play to win.
Yeah.
Like playing to win is like, I think, what a lot of people want to do.
It's the game.
Yeah. And I think you can actually like grow from that, like a demographic that like maybe is like, I feel like base had like, there's like always culture with each chains, and like I feel especially in the base culture, like the trading aspect is not that established as like, for example, in Solana. Yep. However, like reframing ways of like being early to make money, yep, by like being a player in the totally, a voting player. That's like, as I think, a demographic that can like grow and like win mindshare.
Yeah, that's very much the goal. Is I mean, ultimately we want people having fun doing this. I think any game that lasts, it's like whether or not you make money, you should be having fun doing it, that you want to come back, right? And so sometimes the most validating feedback I think we get is from people who lost money and are like, this is great, because that's really what you want to hear.
One more thing also I want to touch on is like, did you hear of the concept?
Yeah, tell me.
Don't say like how much time you have left actually?
It's supposed to go 2 minutes ago, but we can do another question. It's okay.
Okay, one question. Yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like, if you know about the concept of scarcity loops, or like the like it's like the flying wheel of. There was a study, and it's called the scarcity loop, which is like why people get addicted to doom scrolling, to casino, to like the basically fast, repetitive loops of like interacting. Yep. And how like this can like I think this can play out way more on mobile, but also on desktop. So how do you see like like the dopamine in products playing a role, and like those creating those fast feedback loops that like keep people engaged?
No, it's really important, and I think that's like stuff like the price curve, where it's like every 60 seconds the price is going to go up, right? So you're creating this pressure. It's the same thing that every action movies learned in the 1920s, which is like you need a countdown. Like if you have the timer and there's only 10 seconds left before the bomb goes off, like that's what makes it exciting, right? And so I think countdowns are really important. So we have like countdowns every 60 seconds, right? There's a countdown. That's a really big piece. I think social is a really big piece. Like you get dopamine from working with other people. And then there's also seeing your own rewards go up and down, right? And being able to track like, how much am I earning right now if the contest ended versus now? So like all of those are pieces that we have, and I think we can play a lot more into. But like, yeah, ideally you want people like reloading, checking it every minute. And then the other side of this that took me a long time to realize was that a lot of times the most successful contests are like 2 hours, not 2 days. If you can condense it down, like sports style, like you can actually have something, I think that's often more successful, because it's like you have to think about the attention span that someone has. And the attention span for playing a game is probably somewhere between 1.5 to 2.5 hours, about the same time it takes to watch a movie. And so like if we can build around that, I think that's something that took me a long time to realize, where I was like, oh, I thought we should be doing 24-hour contests so that if you found out late, you still have time to come in and participate. But ultimately, people want to be in early because of the dynamic. Even if they come in late, they feel like they're too late to participate. So keeping these like tight time, I think, is like timing is a really, really big piece of this stuff.
Yes.
Like you want people to feel time pressure for
That's why it's called the scarcity loop.
Yeah.
The scarcity plays a big role in it.
I mean,
actually was
the only thing that's scarce in life is time. So yeah.
Yes. Amen. But yeah, it was great. It was great chatting, and I don't want to hold you off too long. Thanks really for jumping on, and I think it was a good idea to talk on a live stream like this. We'll definitely follow up. Actually, I will send you the discussion group study. It's very interesting, and also we'll keep you posted on my updates with Finding Money, and also keep me posted with Joker Race. How's it going?
Sounds good. Thanks, Valerio.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Do I end this? So guys, thanks all for watching. Has been a bit chaos with the live stream in the beginning. I'm still new to this, but if you are founder, content creator, or if you are just any market participant on CT or in general in crypto industry, please reach out to me. I'm now going to do this regularly. I'm going to do at least once a week a live stream with a guest on. And so anyone from founder at whatever stage or market participant in whatever stage, in whatever bubble, in whatever vertical, I'm down to chat and would love to chat and bring you on. Thanks, guys. And I hope this live stream was recorded. I'm actually before I'm gonna end this live stream, because I'm gonna clip it and share it with you later as well. I just want to make sure it actually recorded. I still need to figure out where I can see this. I think I did also some couple questions I see here. Bless your eggs. Cheddar, thanks for joining the live stream. 41 people live is cool. Not so strong as the New York live stream I did, but we will get there. Thanks, guys, for joining. And I think we recorded the live stream, I hope. So great. Thanks, guys. Bye.